Alright, y'all, your boy CEO Dreams back again with another video. This time we are going to help me set up the baby brezza, a one-step sterilizer dryer advance. That's what it says here. So apparently this sterilizes the bottle and dries it. So yeah, we're just gonna go through that. It should be very simple and easy. Yeah, let's assemble this now. Okay, so just looking at it, looks really pretty easy to kind of use here. It's just a little dusty. I'm gonna have to like wash that a little bit. But apparently this has 3 towers, right? You got this main tower here, which the bottles will lie, and then you have 2 secondary towers, which are for like smaller accessory things like the baby nipple, their little, I guess you can call this filterization, or it's like a drip thing, and their little caps, so you can do that. Okay, so here, this is the first level here. This is a basket area with holes coming through. And you got a second piece. It's just, it doesn't even have like that cap like this side. It's just a inner point. And then within the main basket here, they have these little ridges that kind of hold on to this piece here. So it goes down like that and it just stays. Alright, let's get that out of the way. This is the sterilizer, baby brezza. You can see, I guess this is the point where you fill it up with distilled water. That's what they say you should use. The filterization is here, the bottom of the filter. I guess you got to change that out about every 3 months or so. But yeah, let's plug it in and see what it does. So it's very simple, like I said. Just press the power button. I'm gonna turn that off for now. And let's assemble the actual contraptions. So these are the inner pieces that go in to the base of this basket, and this is what kind of holds the bottles up. So if you can imagine it, the bottles will sit on top of it like so. That's it. And it'll be in the basket, but just on top of it. So let's assemble that. Put this in here, and you just push. Just one of those things, you just take it. It doesn't have any screw kind of perforations along the side. You just kind of push it in and it sticks. So, and this comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So depends on how many bottles you want in here, but let's just kind of put all 6 of them in here. Honestly, at first glance, a lot of this stuff looks overwhelming. It's been sitting in the corner for a long time, so. All right. And here you have it. So it's complete. See at the bottom, it's just something you just stick inside. It just works. Now just kind of make sure you secure and stick that in a little bit more. Make sure that's in there properly. Now we have some tongues here. Apparently this is like if you ever need to like pick something up. Like if I was to put this in here and I have like a small accessory like so, I'll just go in with the tongues because it'll be kind of warm, you know, after being sterilized and dry. So, you know, whatever. That shouldn't burn us, you know. We're full-grown adults, but to each his own. So now I'm gonna get some water, fill this up to the maximum line here. As you can see here, it's a maximum line, and you just want to pour water and fill it up to that point. All right, let's get some water. I don't have any distilled water right now, so I'm just gonna use our filtered water from our refrigerator, and that should be suffice enough. So you just pour. So you reach max. So you reach max there. Right there. It's not dirty. You gotta wash the top. Okay. I'm gonna take the main basket, and there's an arrow here that actually shows you how to kind of submerge it down and secure it. And you just want to connect arrow to arrow and make sure it's not like lopsided here, right? You want to make sure it's nice and flush along the line here, and that's the snug fit you want to have. It has a little give to it a little bit if you kind of like move it, but it does sit very flush. So just so you know. Now for the bottles. We have different size bottles. We did wash the bottles already, and this is our first time using them. So we're just gonna put it in here to get it sterilized, I guess. Let's see what it does. Just gonna put that in there. This is the nipple. I'm gonna put that later. Just put that down. You know, and different bottles have different sizes. Kind of want to be mindful of like how you put the bottles in, so that way they all fit. Like this is like a fat bottle, yeah, but it gives it enough room circumferentially. Gives it a lot of room. There's space between it, and I'll show y'all in a second how we put this here. And so you can see here, it has space in between, and that's what you want. You don't want it to be super big bottles and they're all like touching and stuff. Like you see, this is away from it, that's away from it. And yeah, and that's kind of how you want it to be. Now for the second level, take this, you put this down, right? Yeah, it's not touching any of the bottles. There you go. That's how low. Now we have the nipples and caps and everything. So just want to pull those in place. Take out the nipples from the caps. This is actually a really nice contraption, and yeah. So I don't really have a method to this madness yet. So let's just say I'll put the caps in first. All right. Caps go in, caps are in, and caps can be a little bit closer because it's not much of a area to sterilize in that sense. And if you run out of space, let's see, let's just put some other ones here that are smaller. Boom, boom, boom. Add a few more caps. And put this top one on. And it just sits flush there. You want to make sure all of it closes really well. That's the key. Make sure all of these things close well. If it doesn't, then just switch it out. Like these big caps. I'm gonna take this to make sure. Oh, careful. Take those out. And you can put some nipples here as well, just to possibly give us some more space. That fits a lot better. Now we can put the big caps here. Little bottom caps, nipples. Boom, boom, boom. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Now we put this on top. It's nice and flush. Arrow to arrow here. We're good. Good. Press the power button. So this button here is for the sterilization, and the fan is for the dryer. Right? And then this one here is for the sterilization, then dryer. So we're gonna do both. We want them to sterilize and dry it. So yeah, and then you click it once, click it twice, you click it 3 times and it goes to 60. And when you leave it, it'll just start. So it'll do an hour of sterilization and drying. And pretty much, that's it. We'll see what it'll do afterwards. You can kind of hear it. It turns on and it's starting to kind of like, I guess, heat up that water that's inside for sterilization. So after it starts to sterilize and stuff, we'll see how it's coming along. But so far so good. Alrighty. Yeah, so now we're done. It has already sterilized and dried the bottles. So let's see what it's looking like. Got this cap here. See, you can see it's a little bit of moisture here on the side. Other than that, let's take our tongs, pick these stuff up. And look, looks pretty good to me. Take this out. All this stuff is nice and sterilized. It actually looks pretty good. Look at that. It's nice. You can see that's from all the water there. You probably want to go in and clean that, but outside of that, the bottles are sterilized. So we Gucci. And that's all she wrote. There you have it. Baby Brezza.